Hello and welcome to Dail's Watch Club, and today we take a look at the Tissot PRX. I wanted to say no. Today we take a look at the Skmei 9288, I think, and yeah, with a blue dial. And let me see. This is a Homage watch, the Tissot PRX. And blue dial. What do I have to say? So I bought this for 15 euros or like 15 bucks on AliExpress, and let me see, I will take it off. And it has a butterfly clasp, and there's yeah, I want to see for myself. I was kind of intrigued. I watched Thomas' video about this watch, and I was searching for a watch with blue dial, something like this, and I was searching for a watch with blue dial and day date. So I'm kind of watching for a Seiko 5, maybe a vintage one, and maybe I'm watching like for Orient. Because I really want, like, as you can see, like, this is a pretty shiny, beautiful object. This is my Fossil Speedway, and it's something like this I want on my wrist, but I want a day date, and I want to put it on a leather strap like these ones. So I think it will be something like a classic diver or dress watch, or something like the Orient Kamasu. So if you can help, point me the right way, because I'm looking for a watch with a day date complication and a beautiful blue dial. So it's kind of chasing the holy grail. And on that journey, I came across the Skmei, and I have to say, once a friend offered me something like this in gold, and I think it was Timex, but I was very happy with my Casio 168 in gold, so I didn't need another watch, but it was, I think, a 35 or 48 millimeters, and so yeah, let's review this Skmei. Our Skmei, let's see, maybe the better lighting is from this angle. Let's give us a little bit more light, maybe better this way. So what do I have to say? Thomas, I will link him down below. He gave this watch a very great review. He talked about a bit of the sharp edges. Of course, this is like China Homage, and as you can see already, if I take it here, like on the PRX, or maybe on better Homage watches, this the bracelet fits the case a bit better. It's a stainless steel bracelet, and this is zinc alloy. And yeah, there's a gap. There is a gap, and it's not as pretty as it could be, because I think on a high end or a higher priced watch, these links fit much better, a bit like here. Sure, not the same, but you know what I mean. It's just like they have a tighter and better fit. What do I say? Let's go over the cons and then the pros. But if you're not staying for the whole ride, I mean, this is a 15 bucks watch from AliExpress. I think it keeps perfect time. All my watches are timed very well, so they should. Well, this is automatic watch, but yeah, more or less. And I think it's very accurate. Like, it's 14:33 and 20 seconds. Yeah, pretty accurate. So it's a good watch for that money. So if you're not staying for the whole thing, I can say I have a 6-inch wrist. It's 15 centimeters if you're staying in Europe. It looks good. It looks very good. Maybe it looks a bit better on camera than it looks in real life. I don't know. Because like maybe the camera tries to create some interesting colors and interesting shapes and you're intrigued. And in real life, I'm looking at silver or gray watch case with a dark dial, and now it gets a bit more blue. But it is beautifully, like it's definitely a looker. The day date is really cool. That's a thing I want. I love that it has applied indices. The Skmei and the quartz is really cool. Like I don't mind. Lately, I'm appreciating quartz watches more and more because I'm not wearing my automatic watches all the time. So and I love accuracy or just picking it up, putting it on my hand, and it to tell perfect timing and perfect date. I'm just nuts. Or this watch is also like, as you can see, the seconds hand aligns pretty good to every second, and it's pretty accurate. So beautiful. Like this Skmei sign is not that beautiful, but overall it's a good watch for 15 euros. The band is kind of beautiful. I think for my wrist, it's a bit too big. As you can see, this is a 42 millimeter behemoth, and the PRX or the Skmei. I will go into the diameters in a second, but as you can see, it wears a bit more bigger, but it is a very slim watch, and I go into it in a second. Yeah, pretty cool. So let me tell you, like AliExpress, 15 bucks, and I was searching for a good deal on AliExpress, and YouTube helped me out because like YouTube was so helpful. I just typed in this watch, and right up here it appeared like the best price, and I went to AliExpress and signed up and bought it, and it came like really fast. Like I ordered it, I think a week ago. There was something like 12 days guarantees. I might link you the link I have, but I don't know if prices fluctuate. So it came within a week, probably 12 days. I wasn't even thinking about it. It arrived in a small package, and I'm fine with that because like, should I resell it or should I give it to somebody else? Like, I don't mind. Not everybody needs this huge yellow Invicta case. That's all fine and dandy, but well, not always needed. So the dimensions are 40 millimeters in diameter. It's 44.5 lug to lug. It's a guy said it's 18. Let me see. It's 18 millimeters on the bracelet, but as I would say, I saw it was very, I don't know where he measured the 80 millimeters, like 18, because like I'm getting 25 millimeters, like it's huge. Or maybe he ordered something else. I don't know what he did, but like if it would have been 18, that would have been really cool. But on mine, it's like 25, and then it tapers down to 18 down here at the clasp. So maybe that's what he meant. And what else can I say? Zinc coated. It's not the same brushing. Like this is stainless steel brushed, and it would have been cool if this would have been the same. Now you can criticize Skmei, but it's kind of the same on the Casio. I think this is folded links, stainless steel, and then this looks like very plasticky And come on, these are cheap watches. If you need something more substantial, sure, that's a whole different game. But I'm fine with this. Just saying, there are other Homage watches like the PRX, like from Pagani Design, and yeah, let's see. Like the weight, 117. It's the weight, 11 millimeters thickness. That's very cool. I like the slimness of the watch. It's really cool. Might look UFO shaped, but it's pretty okay. Like this is this Invicta is a real fat wrestler, and this is pretty slim. It wears really good, and then like, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's just very big, like maybe too big for my size. But yesterday I was watching original PRXs in a watch shop, and they looked the same size or even bigger, so must have been fine, like must be. And it's like really this 60s, 70s era. When I'm wearing this, I feel like maybe a guy from Mad Men, like a really cool style, like 60s, 70s pilot. That's good. Like, and if you see like, oh, why would you buy a Skmei? Well, why not? Now I have kind of tasted the flavor of this watch. I know if it fits my wrist, and probably I would go for 35 or 38 millimeters. That would suit my wrist. And if you have bigger wrists, this will be amazing. And if you're not a watch snob, the Skmei will probably do. I really love a day date. I don't want to say this day date, but I really love the day date idea, because I catch myself often that I need to know the date, but I would also love the day, because like as an artist, sometimes you just work and work and work, and sure, you know what day it is, but would have been nice. Just looks good. And what else? Let's turn the page. So for the lume, it has a bit of lume. It's not the best lume. Probably it's poor lume. I will stay with me here on this. I will show you. And I have also other watches, just that we can, as you can see, some of the watches already picking up. Here we have the Fossil, okay, and here we have the Skmei. Let's put it down. Let's make it even darker, and let's go for, as you can see, the Invicta here outshines everybody. The Fossil, I would say, has decent or poor lume, and the Skmei, I will hit it now with a bit of light. Okay. So let's hit it all equally, and well, it looks kind of fine. In real life, it looks fine. Maybe on the camera it looks even better. I have to say the indices and the lume where it can be applied, they are very, very fine. Like they're just fine lines, as you can see. Other watches I have just have more space to take the lume, and probably even better lume, and lume that has better quality. But it's okay. Like it's nothing fancy. It's okay that it has lume. Let's go even deeper. Like okay, like now. But you can see a bit. So it has some poor to decent lume. It's okay, but yeah, it's just a 15 euro China watch, and the indices are very small. So nothing fancy there, but it has a very loud ticking noise, we can hear it, but the cheaper watches like these two are a bit louder. The other watches I can't hear, but the Skmei is like you really hear the ticking. So if you don't need ticking noise, that's something you shouldn't go. For the day date, I don't want to pull it out, but the crown has three positions. You pull it out, and you can adjust the day. And I think going up pulls the day. It's like, for me, it's like something like Spanish and let's say English or UK or maybe Europe. And then you go down and it pulls like the date, and then you go out and you can adjust the time, and it's very comfortable. It has a bit of play, but it's okay. And when you push it down, it doesn't jump. So that's really cool. And what else? Let me see. While I was adjusting the band, like it came with with a lot of links. I have a very tiny wrist, so it was pretty comfortable. I took my watch tools, and this has push pins, and this side has to come out, so you push in here. I put it on the tool, I kind of applied some pressure, and no problem there. Thomas from his watch review says it's luck based, and sure, it has no how do you call it, like micro adjustments. So, but the Tissot in general doesn't have that. I don't know where you would put some micro adjustments, maybe here or maybe here. That's a bit of a bummer. But maybe this half links here at the end, I don't know, maybe they give you, like I was adjusting the watch and I did put it on, and no problem, like it fits. And I think it has something to do with the half links at the end, so you might find your perfect fit, or maybe it's just luck, and it sits very good. It doesn't slide on the wrist. From this side it looks a bit big, but yeah, when I first put it on, I kind of was afraid of the butterfly clasp because it pressed a bit in on my skin. But when I'm wearing this watch, it's very comfortable, really cool. The butterfly clasp is cool. Probably not one of my favorites, but it's cool enough. And yeah, this watch does have some. Where does it have? It's comfortable here, but it's a bit sharp, and here it's very smooth. Maybe somebody polished it better. On the inside, it's a bit sharp, and here it's also a bit sharp. And here on the outer edges is like, also a bit sharp, like very, very unpolished edges. And I think for this price point, it's okay. Again, I enjoy the day date. What you cannot see right now is that's a bummer. The Saturday kind of on the day date, it should be here in the middle, but my days kind of sit here. Like that's a bit of a bummer. It's not Saturday like here. It's like a bit here. But I've seen on plenty of other channels and reviews that it sits perfectly, but they have some misaligned Zs, or Thomas had a hair inside his watch. So see it as a surprise what you get, but really a cool watch for 15 to 20 bucks. I will link down below where I purchased it. And yeah, if you need a cheap watch with day date, if you want to try out, if you like this PRX style, get it. It's definitely a cool watch, nothing super fancy. I can imagine that a real Tissot looks and feels different, but as an Homage watch, or just for the taste of it, this one's also pretty cool. So see ya to the next review, and have fun. If you can recommend to me a watch with a beautiful, beautiful, stunning blue dial, like just this one is cool, but it's pretty muted. I want to have something very vibrant and loving and pleasing to look at. This one's also very muted. Yeah, recommend a watch to me and I will be glad to get it and review it and wear it. See us.